Me and my wife had this conversation about what happened with Will and Jada
Yeah,
and Chris Rock.
yeah.
Of course, everybody know in defending his wife's honor, Will Smith goes and slapped Chris Rock. And I guess in true Jada fashion, she turned around and said she didn't agree with him slapping Chris Rock. Oh, what do you think about like that whole situation? Was Will out of line? Was he doing what a man's supposed to do honorably? Fall on the sword? Like, fuck it, I'm wrong, I'm wrong?
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
Will did what niggas do when they love their wife. I keep telling people, when a nigga show me who he is now, that's who I met in my life. When a nigga show me who he is, I accept who that nigga is. Will is an open, admitted, proud simp. People was called, man, that nigga a simp, he a simp. Fam, he told you that when he sat at the red table and had an open discussion for the world to hear about her sleeping with another man. I'm insecure, nigga. My bitch can't rub a nigga arm wrong. It's up. Bitch, hold on. Bitch, what you looking at that nigga too long for? What? Nah, we not doing none of that. Ain't none of that motherfucking, what they call that type of shit, this Addams family weirdo shit going on over here. This Ozzy Osbourne ass family, weirds and da-da-da-da, and we all different and weirded out, and oh man, we need healing. Nah, none of that shit is going on with me. But Will showed us with him, he takes his lady back if she sleep with another nigga. He then told us in a book, this before the slap, we saw this. He went in an interview and said, hey man, Charlamagne said, hey man, you know, was you just like ever really jealous of Tupac? Like he asked him about that. That nigga looked at that nigga Charlamagne in his eyes and didn't say yeah. That nigga said, fuck yeah. Bro, this nigga been dead 20-something years. I would never say no shit like that. Hey, Tupac cool, that's the people, man. Rest in peace. Well, you know, whatever, do your thing.
So even if you felt that way?
Man, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not saying that shit. Then you write a book talking about how much of a coward you are. He told us this, man, I was a coward. I'm not trying to disrespect it because that shit's some traumatizing shit. Watching your daddy beat on your mama and you ain't got it in you to fight back. Think about what Will been going through his whole life. Yeah. He told you on the stage, man, I've been a coward my whole, he said it in his book, I've been a coward. So.
This was redemption.
Fam, it built up. They had already got jokes cracked on them. Then you went personal with it, Chris. Fam, this ain't, people can say what they want to say. This is the motherfucking Oscars. This ain't a stand-up comedy show. See what I'm saying? See the difference? This is a clean-cut Oscar event. They put a stand-up comedian up there to loosen up the, you know, it's all formal. We gonna give it a loosen up a little bit. Nigga, you went at my wifey about her scalp condition that we know she suffer from. People try to act like, well, men got alopecia, men got that too. Da-da-da. Bro, we know that shit affects women way differently when they lose their hair. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cancer, but still, bro. Come on, dog. We gonna play dumb.
I ain't gonna play dumb. I don't think people play dumb.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like the joke, well, this is me.
Yeah.
You can't ever define how something makes somebody else feel.
Yeah.
But the joke really wasn't aimed at her having alopecia. It was literally aimed at the haircut, because if you think of who G.I. Jane was in the movie, she was a strong woman. She wasn't like some caricature. You know what I'm saying? So the jab at her wasn't that you some weak chick or, oh, look at you, you got some disease. It's just like, hey, your haircut. But I can understand it striking him, but I don't feel like he was jabbing at her illness. He was just making a joke on the haircut in the movie.
It don't matter what the haircut, what the joke was about. At the end of the day, my wife's hair is like, I'm not defending what Will did. He shouldn't have went up there and did it. I said I believe in who people show me they are, and I go with that. You, my wife, has her head like G.I. Jane because she has a scalp condition. This is not a choice. She didn't make this decision. This is what it is. Her shit is bald, and now she can wear a wig, true. But she's wearing her hair like that to embrace it.
Yeah, but if Chris Rock didn't know that, and he just coming out to say a joke, it'd be different if Will like, hey,
Damn.
Chris Rock already knew that.
People make jokes about people all the time that they don't know and they get their ass whooped.
I mean, I agree.
People is telling Will Smith to move accordingly because he's successful, he's black, and he's upper echelon in our eyes. My nigga, people done got their ass whooped for a lot less.
Facts.
I don't agree with what Will Smith did. He shouldn't have did that shit. I'm just saying I understand it. Now, what Jada said afterward, that was very disrespectful and out of line. Stand behind your man. Hey, man, I don't agree with what he did. We don't push that in the household. We gonna work on it. We gonna get Will the help he need. Not no, I can protect myself. What? You foul, Jada. You foul. I'm saying it now, Jada. You foul. You foul as a motherfucker. And if you go look back, that nigga Chris Rock been taking jabs at them since the 90s. Did you know about that?
Nah,
You know what YouTube is? You do YouTube content. We both YouTube niggas. The algorithm for chaos. You know what that is when shit start resurfacing because something is trending. 1997, he had Jada Pinkett on his show. They did a 5-minute interview. A lot of it was about the Million Woman March she did. Towards the end of it, he starts ringing a bell. What's going on? She like, what's going on with the bell? What's going on with the bell? He said, congratulations, you just did a whole interview and did not mention Will Smith one time. And brought her a bottle of champagne. She was like, no. She started dancing. And she was like, oh, this is so wrong. Then, later on that year, he goes and does a stand-up about the Million Woman March. It says, oh yeah, the Million Bitch March. But he put it out there like that's what Ice Cube and Too Short called it. So when he said that, it didn't hit. Everybody started booing. Because she was a big speaker at that. She wasn't a face of it, but she was a speaker.
At it, yeah.
The Million Bitch March. He said that shit. Million Bitch March. Hey. Then he goes back and he cleaned it up by saying, oh, I'm just saying what Chris Rock, what Ice Cube and Too Short said. Then he go back to, hey, he go back to clowning her for a speech. He got the speech playing. He mocking her. Then in 2016, he made fun of her for boycotting the Oscars. You remember that?
Yep.
That one got resurfaced quick. Then in 22, we got this right here. Hey, fam, you dug a little. You got to take your little responsibility for it, too. It ain't right. He shouldn't have slapped you. I don't believe in putting your hands on no man. But don't act like you ain't had no little slick shit going on, nigga.
And the worst thing, a dude never wanted like a bitch in front of his lady.
Yeah, hell no. Hell no.
And you think of most fights that get escalated well beyond what it needs to because the girls around.
Hey, fam, I told my niggas the day this happened. We know niggas we grew up with. They killed the nigga over they bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, that pussy get connected to a nigga ego, it's out the window, nigga. It's out the window.